century, doing something mean to it, do it better than anybody you ever seen. Do it, screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your homestanding Holland Christian Maroons. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome our friends from Grand Rapids. They are the Wildcats of Northview High School. Well, once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's OK Conference matchup between the Wildcats of Northview High School and our Holland Christian Maroons. As a greater OK Conference community, please do your part to create a positive environment for everyone to enjoy this event. And remember that our primary goal for our athletes is to learn life lessons through educational athletics. There are bathrooms located in the same building as the concession stand. Also, be aware, as always, of emergency exits and their locations at this facility. For your safety and security, the athletic department and school administration encourages you to be aware of any unusual activity. Please report any suspicious activity to school personnel or to us up here in the press box immediately. Remember, enjoy the game, and remember to report any suspicious activity. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you are able, we ask that you stand. The privilege of tonight's game was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Our veterans are pillar members in our community, and we are proud of all veterans in attendance with us tonight. Civilian gentlemen, please remove your hats. Active and retired military, we encourage you to render the appropriate salute. And everyone able, please stand at attention, placing your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem. Once again, a pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Holland Christian High School for today's OK Black Conference contest between the visiting Wildcats of Northview High School under head coach Mr. Ryan Oshnock.
And we welcome back your homestanding Varsity Maroons of Holland Christian under head coach Dave Atberger. And the Maroons of Holland Christian will receive the opening kickoff. The Wildcats of Northview to kick off.
From the shores of Lake Michigan, welcome to Holland Christian Live. We have a matchup between Northview and Holland Christian tonight. Northview just kicked off, and Isaiah Myerd to receive the kick.
Isaiah Myerd
falls down
will return the opening kickoff for tonight's game.
Preview
Maroons will maintain possession first and 10.
Matchup.
Ball is spotted on the 13-yard line. Calling the shots once again for your Maroons of Holland Christian this season, quarterback Griffin Liu.
Holland Christian comes into the game 3-0 as well. Holland Christian and Northview both in their first conference game this season. Northview beat Holland Christian 35-20 last year. Griffin Liu in the gun for the Maroons, number 9, the junior quarterback, 1st and 10. Liu in the gun, hands it off to number 3, Simon Grotenheis. Simon Grotenheis running to his left, gains a couple yards.
Simon Grotenheis, your ball carrier.
Up a second down.
Met by Bo Peterson for the Wildcats.
Holland Christian in their third year under head coach.
Gain of yard on the play will be 3 yards. Second and 7 for the Maroons of Holland Christian.
Program. Holland Christian seeking back-to-back playoff trips since the first time since 2007. Lou in the gun, 2nd and 7. Lou takes the snap, running to his right on a rollout. Keeper tackled just shy.
Number 9, Griffin Lou on the quarterback beat for the Maroons.
Holland Christian will move the chains and pick up a first down.
Gain on the stop for the Wildcats. 1st and 10 for the Maroons of Holland Christian. Ball will be spotted on the 26-yard line.
In this program, and I'd say over a decade, Northview won their conference for the first time in 50 years last year, actually in a win over Holland Christian. Northview clinched that conference title 35-20 on the road. This year's game at Holland Christian Stadium. 1st and 10 for the Maroons. Lou in the gun. Lou takes the snap. Handoff. Up the middle.
Wyatt Shook, the ball carrier for the Maroons.
Looks like he was down. Number 6. Wyatt Shook on the carry.
And Johnson on the stop for the Wildcats of Northview. Gain of 3 on the play for the Maroons. Now brings up a 2nd down 7. Ball spotted on the 29-yard line.
This play, number 9, Griffin Lou running into the huddle with his offense. We have seen some prolific offenses in the Dave Aberger era thus far. Isaiah Myerd to Griffin Lou's left in the gun. Lou will take the snap, pitches it to number 1, Isaiah Myerd. Isaiah Myerd running to his left, makes a defender miss, breaks a tackle.
Number 1, Isaiah Myerd, the ball carrier for the Maroons.
Isaiah Myerd last week in a win.
Been throwing on the stop for the Wildcats, but not before moving the chains for a 1st and 10 for the Maroons.
75-yard touchdown.
Ball is spotted at the 40-yard line.
Dynamic player, can cut laterally. Once he sees green in the open field, he will take off. Brings up a 1st and 10 for the Maroons. 9:22 to go in the first quarter. This is 2 offenses tonight that average a lot of points. Holland Christian, like I mentioned, scored 40 points in a win against Holland last week on the road. Northview scored 49 points in a win over Sparta. 1st and 10 for the Maroons. Lou in the gun, takes the snap, hands it off to number 1, Isaiah Myerd. Myerd running to his left, makes a man miss. Hit by a
number 1, Isaiah Myerd, once again the handoff from Griffin Lou.
22, Julian Charity.
Stopped by number 22, Charity of the Wildcats.
Wildcats.
Gain of yards on the play now brings up a 2nd and 8 for the Maroons of Holland Christian. Ball is spotted on the 42-yard line.
Leaning heavily on Isaiah Myerd to start this drive. He has been one of their best players this year on offense. An offense also led by number 3, Simon Grotenhuis, a senior wide receiver and also a safety for the Maroons. Simon has starred on the Maroons offense and defense since he was a sophomore. Lou in the gun, 2nd and 8, takes the snap. Lou looking to his left, throws to number 3, Simon Grotenhuis. Simon Grotenhuis up to the 45.
Grotenhuis pass is complete to Simon Grotenhuis.
For the Maroons.
30 Greg on the stop for the Wildcats of Northview. 3rd down 5 for the Maroons of Holland Christian.
Simon Grotenhuis, Wyatt Shook, Noah Feek. Some players that are very dominant for the Maroons. They're fast in space and they can score quickly. Holland Christian runs a spread offense. Sometimes they will play fast, they'll play hurry up. Sometimes they will play slow. To start this drive, they have been pretty slow. 3rd and 8 for the Maroons. Lou in the gun. Lou takes the snap, looking to his right, throws it. Number 0, Will Grant with the catch. Will Grant still going. Will Grant up past the 40. 0 with the catch. Will last
Johnson and McBride on the stop for Wildcats, but now before moving the chains for Holland Christian. 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Maroons of Holland Christian.
He has had
Maroons will set up shop on the
great tackles for losses this
37-yard
year
line.
and a few interceptions. He's a senior for Holland Christian. Great throw there by Griffin Liu, looking to his right. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Maroons. 7:33 to go in the first quarter. Liu in the gun, Isaiah Myerd behind him. Liu takes the snap, low snap, hand off to number 1, Isaiah Myerd. Isaiah Myerd up the A-gap.
Griffin Liu, once again to Isaiah Myerd.
Arrows forward. Holland Christian's offense starting to get going here in this opening
Trying to get there on
drive.
the stop for the Wildcats.
Northview offense that, like I mentioned, can score quickly. 49
Yardage
points
is good
against
for the
last
Maroons.
week.
Will bring up a 2nd down and 4.
Wildcats.
Ball is spot on the 31-yard line.
Northview's
For the
defense is
Maroons
both
will have
good
possession.
and stout as well. Two of the better teams on the west side of Michigan playing tonight in what's going to be a fun matchup. 2nd and 4 for the Maroons. Griffin Liu in the gun. Isaiah Myerd to his right. Liu takes the snap. Quarterback keeper. Liu up the A-gap. Picks up 3-ish.
Number 9,
yards.
Griffin Liu on
Gonna
the
be a
quarterback
close
keep for
spot
the
to see if
Maroons.
he got the first down.
Johnson once again on the stop for the Wildcats of Northview. Now move the chains for a Holland Christian. 6th and 10.
Did indeed pick up the first down on that quarterback design carry. Griffin Liu, a dual threat quarterback for the Maroons, able to beat you with his legs. He can also beat you throwing from the pocket. Junior, I coached Griffin when he was in 7th grade football. He played running back for us. Very, very good athlete. Calm, mature for his age, and a big-time leader for this Holland Christian offense. Liu in the gun. Isaiah Myerd to his right. Liu takes the snap. Looking to his right. Hits Will Grant, number 0. Nice catch by Grant. Doesn't pick up a ton of yards on that play. Still able to pick up a couple. Holland Christian not running the hurry up, but moving the ball methodically down the field nonetheless. Would be a huge opening statement drive if they could score on this first drive against a very stout Northview defense. Northview 9-1 last year and has won 12 of their last 13 games. A program that is trending in the right direction. 2nd and 8 for the Maroons. Liu in the gun, trips to his left, motions Isaiah Myerd pre-snap. Myerd with the carry, running to his left. Myerd cutting upfield, makes a man miss. Isaiah Myerd runs out of bounds just before the end zone. Isaiah Myerd, huge game last week against Holland. Starting out quickly for this Holland Christian offense. I believe he will get the ball a lot tonight. He is dynamic. We have a holding call on the field, some dirty laundry on the field. A flag will be on the Maroons and will walk them back 10 yards. The run by Isaiah Myerd will no longer stand. We'll bring up 2nd down. Not a great penalty for Holland Christian on what would have been a great run for Isaiah Myerd. Nonetheless, 2nd down will be replayed. 2nd and 5 for the Maroons. 4:49 to go in this first quarter. Been a pretty methodical, slow start for the Maroons, but they are slowly marching down the field. Griffin Liu in the gun. Wide receiver split. Myerd to his left. Liu takes the snap, low snap. Liu looks, Isaiah Myerd hits Isaiah Myerd. Isaiah Myerd with a catch, runs upfield. Able to pick up the first down for the Maroons. Isaiah Myerd just behind the 15-yard line, and Holland Christian is into the red zone tonight. Great catch by Isaiah Myerd. The ball hung up in the air a little bit. Isaiah looked the pass in and quickly got upfield. 1st and 10 for Holland Christian, 4:25 to go. Holland Christian, as I mentioned, seeking back-to-back playoffs for the first time since 2007. In that 2007-2008 back-to-back playoff trip, they won the state championship in 2008. Griffin Liu in the gun, 1st and 10. Liu on the design keep, running to his left, makes a man miss. Tackled by number 55, Carson Ginn for Northview in on the tackle. Liu able to pick up a couple yards, and Holland Christian continues to churn. If I'm mistaken, Liu actually lost 1 yard on that play. Brings up 2nd and 11 for the Maroons. Holland Christian taking up a large majority of the first quarter on their opening drive. Could be in the game plan against what is a very good Northview offense. Dave Aberger likes to get the guys playing hurry up at times when they're down. We've seen them come from behind and win playing hurry up. We've also seen them purposely play slow. Brings up 2nd and 11 for the Maroons. Liu in the gun. Liu takes the snap. Looking to his right, pump fakes. Liu decides to run, escapes a defender. Liu continuing to run, and Liu swarmed and taken down by a handful of Northview defenders. Northview, a much deeper team than Holland Christian in terms of total players. Holland Christian, a not very deep team. They have a lot of guys that play on both sides of the ball. Holland Christian last year under Coach Dave Aberger was 5-1 prior to a slew of injuries to Holland Christian's key players. They made the playoffs regardless and lost week 1 to South Christian. Holland Christian hoping for a win tonight over Northview and a little bit of revenge for a tough loss last year in Northview on the road. 3rd and 12, and we got a timeout on the field. 2:09 to go in the first quarter.
That is their first timeout of the first half. They will have
Northview, a program that has been completely turned around.
Don't forget, all schools in the OK Conference utilize Huddle to stream.
Beat West Catholic 32-23 in the opener. Their head coach, Ryan Ochnock, received the Detroit Lions Coach of the Week award last year in Week 7 after a win over Grand Rapids Catholic Central. In that win, the Northview program improved to 7-0. Ryan Ochnock is in his 5th season as head coach of Northview. He is in his 14th season of coaching high school football, and he has previously coached the Forest Hills Northern, West Ottawa Panthers in Holland. He has also coached at the collegiate level. He was an assistant at Central Michigan, Cincinnati, Ferris State, and Eastern Michigan. Big 3rd and 12 here for the Maroons. Griffin Liu back onto the field. His partner in crime, number 1, Isaiah Myerd, in the gun to his left. Liu takes the snap, looking downfield, airs it out, intended for Simon Grotenhuis. Simon Grotenhuis with a catch. Holland Christian touchdown, number 3, Simon Grotenhuis with the opening touchdown here tonight at home, number 3. We nicknamed him the Waffle House last year because he is always open. Huge player on both sides of the ball for Holland Christian. Number 3, Simon Grotenhuis with a catch, and a great ball by number 9, Griffin Liu. Holland Christian in to attempt the kick, and the kick is up, and it is good. Charlie Van Vliet, the kicker for Holland Christian, also a golfer and a very good golfer from what I have heard. Holland Christian takes a big 7-0 lead early here at home at Holland Christian Stadium. Liu with a great ball there off his back foot. Simon Grotenhuis went up and mossed number 9 from Northview. Caught it over his head. That's one of the better catches I have seen from up in the booth calling games here at home at Holland Christian Stadium. Solo in the booth tonight, your host, Zach Doctor, my esteemed colleague, Mark Vandenbosch, not able to be here tonight. Shout out, Mark. I wish you were up in the booth with me. He is on vacation up north. Hope he is having a good time. Charlie Van Vliet, number 5, preps the kick for the Maroons. And the Northview Wildcats will take over on offense. The Northview Wildcats are led by number 4, Braylon Jefferson, who led them in a comeback win in week 1 over Comstock Park. He is a dynamic player, good athlete, and he is only a junior at quarterback as well. He's a young quarterback, just like the Maroons have with Griffin Liu. Van Vliet with a kickoff. Northview on the return, running to his left and runs out of bounds. Number 14, Logan Tyson on the return, and the Northview offense will take the field. Braylon Jefferson had a fantastic week 1 against West Catholic, and it was a big win for the program. He was 16 of 27 for 250 yards and 3 touchdowns in that week 1 comeback win against West Catholic. Jefferson in the gun. Number 1, Jalen Gant, the senior running back behind him. Jefferson hands it off to Gant. Gant, number 1, up the middle, picks up the first down for the Northview offense. Getting going quickly here. Jalen Gant, the senior running back, as I mentioned, a good player. Braylon Jefferson, a good athlete. A Northview offensive line that is stout. They're large. They're hard to get off blocks due to their size, and they give Braylon Jefferson a lot of protection in the pocket. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Jefferson in the gun, fakes the handoff, throws deep downfield, intended for number 14, Logan Tyson, unable to haul it in. Looks like Tyson had all of the Maroons' secondary beat on that play. Unable to haul it in. Great ball by Jefferson. Looks like number 14, Logan Tyson, just got a little bit excited. He was looking at the end zone, not at the ball. That happens quite often, even at the highest level in the NFL. Guys don't always look in the catch. They get excited and drop the ball. Brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Northview offense. Jefferson in the gun. Gant to his left. Jefferson hands it off to Gant. Gant running to his right. Grant stuck by number 0, Will Grant, the senior linebacker for the Maroons. Will Grant has been a stud for Holland Christian this year at middle linebacker. An intelligent player, good athlete. He comes downhill and a hard hitter. 3rd and 8 for the Wildcats. Jefferson takes the snap, looking to his right. Jefferson airs it out. Incomplete, intended for number 7, Rafael Ortiz. Holland Christian's number 12, Clayton Seegers, in coverage there for the Maroons. Brings up a 4th and 8 for the Wildcats. The Wildcats will bring out their punt team for the first time tonight. Holland Christian's defense getting a key stop on their first time on the field. Simon Grotenhuis with a head tap catch over a defender for the Maroons, puts them up 7-0. Punt is up, very high punt and punted out of bounds. Not a great punt for the Northview special teams unit. And Holland Christian will take over 1st and 10, 7-0 here at home. Holland Christian leading 59 seconds to go in the first quarter. Griffin Liu back out on the field to command his offense. A dynamic offense under head coach Dave Aberger. Dave Aberger, a pastor by day, a football coach by night. Aberger also starred in arena football at quarterback and was a good collegiate quarterback as well. Both his sons, Ethan and Evan, starred at quarterback and receiver for the Maroons and were dynamic players that made an impact on this Holland Christian team a few years ago. Griffin Liu in the gun, 1st and 10, running to his right. Isaiah Meyer blocking. Liu lit up, pushed out of bounds by number 44, Grayson Corlin on the tackle. Corlin running straight up field, able to get pressure quickly on Liu. 2nd and 17 for the Maroons. 30 seconds to go in this first quarter. Been an exciting first quarter at home. 2 3-0 teams going head-to-head. First conference matchup for both these teams tonight. Holland Christian student section in a neon out tonight. Their student section has been bringing it under the Dave Aberger tenure. 2nd and 17. Liu under center, takes the snap, and we got whistles all over the field. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Holland Christian up 7-0 here at home, and we will take a short break and be back shortly.
Just a friendly reminder, tonight's game is sponsored by GDK Construction. GDK has graciously supported Holland Christian for years and has played a key role in building and improving many of the facilities we enjoy here today. Thank you, GDK Construction, for your commitment to our schools and our community. Play resumes to start the second and long for the Maroons.
Holland Christian Live is back. Griffin Liu in the gun, takes the snap. Quarterback draw, intending to run. Tackled quickly by number 55, Carson Ginn for the Wildcats. Holland Christian on their second trip on offense tonight on this drive. Brings up 3rd and 19 for the Maroons. A Holland Christian offense that is dynamic. Number 3, Simon Grotenhuis with one of the best catches I have seen in years on the opposing far end zone tonight at Holland Christian Stadium. Holland Christian up 7-0 over a very good Northview Wildcats team. 3rd and 19 for the Maroons. Griffin Liu in the gun, takes the snap. Liu looking downfield, launches a deep ball, incomplete. Good coverage by the Wildcats, intended for number 8, Moses Vanderbilt. For the Maroons, 4th and 19, and we will see the Holland Christian punt team for the first time tonight. Number 5, Charlie Van Vliet, the punter. Also stars as a golfer. Number 1, Jalen Gant back deep for Northview, alongside number 9, Colin Gesner for the Wildcats. Gesner, number 9, catches the punt, runs upfield, past the 40. Gesner out past the 50, continuing to run, runs all the way up to the 30, fumbles the ball after the play. He was marked down. Great return. We also have some dirty laundry down on the field. Flag down. The refs are discussing that. Holland Christian's defense will take the field for the second time tonight. They are led by number 3, Simon Grotenhuis at safety. Number 1, Isaiah Meyerd, a DB. Will Grant, number 0, the linebacker, who's a senior. And number 78, Hayden Fee, an interior D lineman who is a senior for the Maroons. Fee has been a great player, has some tackles for losses, some QB pressures. He's a monster in the middle for the Maroons. 1st and 10 for the Northview Wildcats. Jefferson takes the snap, pass thrown out of bounds. Looks like it was caught by number 11, Judah Britton, on the catch for the Wildcats. Brings up a 2nd and 4 for the Maroons. This Northview offense put up 32 points against West Catholic in week 1, 49 points against Sparta last week. Jefferson running to his right, intends to hit number 14, Logan Tyson, on the play. He does indeed haul it in. Jefferson using his legs, not sitting in the pocket a lot tonight. He's been scrambling. The Holland Christian Maroons D-line will run stunts quite often at times to disrupt the opposing linemen trying to block for their quarterback. Jefferson takes the snap, hands off to number 1. Number 1 cuts to his right, continues to stay on his feet, hit by 2 Maroon defenders. Gant there on the carry. Number 2, Zachary Larson for the Maroons in on the tackle. 9:41 to go in the second quarter. A beautiful night for football. 9:28 to go in the second quarter. Holland Christian at home leads 7-0. 2nd and 5 for the Northview Wildcats. Jefferson in the gun. Number 3, Bew Peterson to his left. Bew Peterson takes the handoff, runs up the middle, kicks it out a little bit past the A gap, probably B to C gap on that run. We'll bring up a 3rd and 3 for the Wildcats. Holland Christian seeking revenge from last year's heartbreaking loss on the road to Northview, where they lost 35-20. Northview looking to repeat as conference champs this year. Big 3rd and 3 for the Wildcats offense. Jefferson takes the snap, hands it off to number 1, Gant. Gant running, tripped up by number 1, Isaiah Meyerd. Isaiah Meyerd tackled him short. Isaiah Meyerd gets up, flexes his muscles. Great play for the Maroons there on defense. Isaiah Meyerd making an impact here early on both sides of the ball, starring at running back, starring at DB on the Holland Christian defense. He plays both ways. And the Wildcats are actually going to stay on the field for this one. They're going to go for it. Huge 4th down here for the Wildcats. 4th and 6, Jefferson in the gun. Gant, number 1, to his left. Jefferson takes the snap, looking to his left. Jefferson throws the ball downfield. Number 2, A.J. Johnson, the intended receiver, unable to haul it in for the Wildcats. And the Northview Wildcats will turn it over on downs. Huge gutsy call for the Northview Wildcats by Ryan Osnock, their head coach on that play. I don't blame him. They have an explosive, dynamic offense. That's a good play to go for when you're in the red zone. Nonetheless, unable to pick up the 1st down. The Maroons will take over on offense. Number 9, Griffin Liu, the junior for the Maroons. Holland Christian, as I mentioned, not the deepest team. They got a lot of guys that play both ways. Liu under center, takes the snap, handoff to number 6, Wyatt Shook, the sophomore running back for the Maroons. Wyatt, we have called his name a decent amount this season. He's a great young rising player for the Maroons. Wyatt had a fumble recovery last week on the road in a win against Holland that he scooped up and scored a touchdown off of. Holland Christian's defense last week with 4 turnovers over the Holland Dutch in a win on the road where they won 40-21. Brings up 2nd and 7 for the Maroons. 6:56 to go in the second quarter. Lou in the gun. Empty formation. Motions number 3, Simon Grotenhuis. Grotenhuis takes the handoff. Running to his left. Grotenhuis up the field. Makes a man miss and picks up the first down for the Maroons. Grotenhuis all the way past the 50-yard line. Holland Christian first down. Holland Christian's offense running the spread offense that was common under head coach Chris Kuipers. Holland Christian has had quite a few players, skilled position players, that have come through this program that have been very talented, running backs, receivers, quarterbacks. A fun offense to watch. Aberger will occasionally run an RPO. He will do quarterback draws. They'll throw it deep. They'll throw screen passes. They will do all kinds of motions. Keeps the defense honest. Hard to defend. Lots of weapons on this Holland Christian offense. Lou in the gun, 1st and 10. Hands it off. Number 23 for the Maroons, running to his right. Hit quickly by a slew of Wildcats. Logan Adamski, number 23, the senior running back for the Maroons on the carry. Looks like it will bring up 2nd and 10 for the Maroons. Holland Christian in what is a huge game for them, not only this season for this team, but a program as a whole, playing a very good Northview program tonight that won their conference last year, who's also 3-0. Lou in the gun, fakes a handoff to Wyatt Shook. Lou's going to keep it himself, running to his left, running all the way up to about the 46-yard line there. Lou met by a slew of Wildcat defenders. We are under the 5-minute mark here at home. Beautiful night at Holland Christian Stadium. Both sides of the stands packed with fans, parents, friends, colleagues. The Holland Christian student section, a neon out. Very busy to my right in the booth with all the lit up, bright students cheering on their former friends on the football field. Brings up a 3rd and 6 for the Maroons. Griffin Lou in the gun, split receivers, and Isaiah Meyer behind them, and we got a timeout on the field. Coach Dave Aberger wanting to regroup with his offense before a big 3rd and 6 for the Holland Christian offense. So MLive this week, MLive does a weekly prediction for most of the, if not all of the Division 1 through 6 West Michigan high school games for football. MLive this week predicted a Northview win 33-21 here on the road at Holland Christian Stadium. This is the 3rd matchup all time between these two programs. Both members of the OK Black Conference. Conferences all along the shores of Lake Michigan in West Michigan have been restructured. Holland Christian has a gauntlet of a schedule this year, and they are underway playing a very good 3-0 Northview team tonight. 3rd and 6. Lou in the gun, takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Isaiah Meyer. Lou throws to number 3, Simon Grotenhuis. Simon Grotenhuis picks up the first down for the Maroons. Simon Grotenhuis all the way up to the 35, about just short of the 34. yard line for the Maroons. And a Holland Christian offense that's firing on all cylinders. They have not scored double digits yet in this first half, but they have been effective when they have had the football. Lou playing very, very sharp. Simon Grotenhuis with one of the best catches I've ever seen over a Northview defender. And Isaiah Meyer running hard tonight. Lou in the gun. Isaiah Meyer to his right. Lou takes the snap. Pitch to Isaiah Meyer. Isaiah Meyer running to his right all the way past the 30. Meyer still on his feet up to the 25. Holland Christian continues to churn tonight. 3 or 4 yards. Isaiah Meyer just short of the chains. Holland Christian's offense looking sharp. The big boys in the middle for the Maroons playing well. Hayden Fee, the senior for the Maroons, number 78 in there, blocking hard. He stars at defensive tackle for the Maroons as well. Brings up a 2nd and 1 for Holland Christian. Lou in the gun, trips to his left. Lou takes the snap, quarterback run, Lou to the left, hits the A-gap. Able to pick up 3, maybe 4 yards. Holland Christian first down. Holland Christian leading 7-0 tonight here at home. 2:50 to go in the second quarter. 2 very good programs. Holland Christian, an up-and-coming program under new head coach Dave Aberger in his 3rd year. Made the playoffs last year. Northview made the playoffs last year. Northview 3-0. Holland Christian 3-0. 2 of the better teams in the OK Black Conference. Northview from Grand Rapids. Holland Christian from the shores of Lake Michigan in Holland. Brings up a 1st and 10 for the Maroons. 2:19 to go. Lou in the gun. Shook to his left. Lou fumbles the snap and falls on it immediately. We also have a flag down almost immediately after Lou was taken down. And Hayden Fee also taken down on that play, number 78, one of Lou's linemen. Lou not thrilled with that. Runs to the sideline and a little bit of frustration to his head coach, Dave Aberger. Very, very low snap for Holland Christian on that one. Center has been a little bit of an issue for the Maroons. Number 74, Lucas Hemeke, a very good D lineman for Holland Christian, also stars at center. Just a little bit of a low snap there. He'll get it going. Gonna bring up a 2nd and 2 for the Maroons. I think it was a offsides penalty on the Wildcats. Holland Christian now well into the red zone and looking to score here with under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter at home. Lou in the gun. Takes a snap, looks to his right, continuing to look to his right, running to his right. Lou deciding whether or not he wants to throw it, chucks it to the back of the end zone. Nobody open deep down the field. A good smart play by Lou, not forcing the turnover. Holland Christian played Comstock Park a couple weeks ago here at home. Mark and I were up in the booth calling that game. Tons and tons of turnovers in that game on both sides of the ball. Griffin Lou, a junior quarterback for the Maroons, struggled a little bit in that game with turnovers. Comstock Park also turned it over quite a bit. I legitimately think there were 9 or 10 turnovers total in that game. Some fumbles, some interceptions. Holland Christian won that game. 3rd and 2 for the Maroons. Lou in the gun. Lou takes the snap, pitches it to number 1, Isaiah Meyer. Isaiah Meyer running to his left. Able to pick up the first down. It appears. We will see what the spot is. It's going to be close. Meyer continuing to be a bell cow for the Maroons. The senior running back probably could star in track in the 100, 200, and 400 as well if he wanted. Very, very, very good athlete. Plays both sides of the ball for the Maroons. Timeout on the field. 4th and 1. Isaiah Meyer was indeed short on that play. We got 1 minute and 7 seconds to go. Huge game, 3-0 versus 3-0 in what is not a rivalry game yet in the OK Black Conference. But in the coming seasons, I think this will become a rivalry game for the Wildcats and the Maroons. Holland Christian, if we look forward on their schedule, they're playing a 3-0 Northview team tonight. Later on in the season, they have to go on the road and play a 2-1 East Grand Rapids team. Holland Christian beat East Grand Rapids last year in a thriller that Mark and I were honored to call here at home at Holland Christian Stadium last year. In week 7, Holland Christian will be at home against Catholic Central, who is currently 2-0 on the season. Catholic Central having their bye early, so they're only 2-0, not 3-0. In week 8, Holland Christian will go on the road and play a Thornapple Kellogg team that lost 43-42 against the Maroons last year in what was also a thriller. Holland Christian will take over. Isaiah Myard up the middle, picks up the first down for the Maroons. Myard inside of the 5-yard line for Holland Christian. Myard the bell cow, and the Maroons are knocking on the door of the end zone. Holland Christian's offense not playing hurry up tonight, but they have been very, very effective for the Maroons. In the red zone again, they lead 7-0 with 38 seconds to go in the second quarter. Lou under center, fumbles the ball, picks it back up, and Lou decides to just run up the A-gap. Pretty much a audible quarterback draw for the Maroons. And Lou all the way up to the maybe 3 or 4 yard line for the Maroons. We got a timeout on the field. Lucas Hemeke, number 74, in at center for the Maroons. Lou in the gun on that play. Holland Christian usually, or Lou under center on that play, I apologize. Holland Christian usually in the gun with their quarterback back 3 to 5 yards behind his center. Number 74, Lucas Hemeke, brings up a 2nd and 1 for the Maroons. 23 seconds to go until half. Week 4 and the first OK Black Conference matchup for both these teams. As I have mentioned, the conferences are completely restructured. Not necessarily even remotely close to what they've been in the past 5 to 10 years. Zeeland East, Zeeland West used to be very big rivals for the Maroons. Holland Christian will never play those teams anymore due to the new conference realignment. 2nd and 1, Lou under center. Lou takes the snap, hands it off to number 1, Isaiah Myard. Isaiah Myard stood up in the A-gap, number 67 for Northview. That is Jesse Salvatore in on the tackle. 3rd and 2, Maroons going hurry up. Griffin Lou in the gun. Griffin Lou takes the snap, looking to his right. Lou running to his right. Lou decides to keep it, and Lou into the end zone for the Maroons. We got a helmet on the field. Griffin Lou pumping his arms. Griffin Lou decides to keep it on his own audible quarterback run, and Holland Christian back on the board. 13-0 here at home at Holland Christian Stadium. Charlie Van Vliet will ready to kick for the Maroons. That would put them up 14-0 in a huge 3-0 and 3-0 matchup here tonight at Holland Christian Stadium. Charlie in for the PAT. Waiting on his center. Number 0, Will Grant, the long snapper, to snap it for him so he can kick it. And the kick is up, and it is good. Holland Christian 14-0 here in this first half. We have seen fireworks. Number 9, Griffin Lou, the quarterback, run for the touchdown to end the half. Number 3, Simon Grotenhuis, the receiver, with the catch to put the Maroons on the board early tonight. And we are going to take a break for halftime. and we will catch you for the second half.
Gentlemen, in just a few short minutes, we will have some very special halftime on our field. We will welcome our three Holland Christian 3rd and 4th grade football teams who are going to take the field tonight and play a little game for you guys at halftime. All right, ladies and gentlemen, action for 3rd and 4th grade division tonight. Let's cheer on these future 3rd and 4th grade Maroons as they play tonight. I would like to thank Coach Burrell's team for being here tonight, as well as Coach Kuiper's team. And Coach Kuiper's team, let's give it up for 3rd and 4th grade future Maroons at Holland Christian High School. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just a friendly reminder, during halftime, the Champs Athletic Booster concession stand is open and fully operational for your food and beverage needs. Proceeds help fund athletics here at Holland Christian High School,
Holland Christian Middle School and Zealand Christian School. So make sure you stop by the concession stand at halftime. Plenty of hot dogs, popcorn, pizza, icy cola, Pepsi products to quench your thirst, and sweet treats at the concession stand. Once again, proceeds from tonight's game help fund athletics here at Holland Christian High School, Holland Christian Middle School, and Zealand Christian Schools. Also, once again, ladies and gentlemen, friendly reminder, restrooms are available and fully operational behind the concession stand building. And just a friendly reminder, ladies and gentlemen, all day, every day, and all season long, right here at Holland Christian High School, restrooms remain absolutely free of charge. As always, once again, another thank you to our game sponsor this evening, GDK Construction. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget on your way home tonight, you can catch scores, reports, and interviews from games across the OK Conference by tuning into the Meyer High School Sports Scoreboard Show on 96.1 The Game. You can also hear previews of OK Conference games every Friday on your way to the games by listening to the J&H Family Stores pregame show beginning at 6 p.m. on 96.1 The Game. Also, once again, friendly reminder, Holland Christian fans, we are back here next week, Friday night. It's homecoming night. We will have a homecoming tailgate meal, as well as a football game next week, as the Maroons of Holland Christian welcome the Bengals of Ottawa Hills High School. That game kickoff 7 o'clock next week, right here at Holland Christian High School. That will be part of homecoming facilities. So get your tickets now for homecoming 2025. And that's almost a touchdown for the third and fourth graders. Let's keep cheering on those future Maroons and welcome them to the field this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's give it up for your 3rd and 4th grade future Maroons of Holland Christian High School. As always, a very special thank you to our coaches, as always, for putting their time and gift and talent onto the field with these 3rd and 4th grade flag football players this year. At this time, we ask that you please clear the field for preparation for the second half of action. But once again, let's give it up for our 3rd and 4th grade future Maroons of Holland Christian High School. Go Maroons!
Welcome back to Holland Christian Live. Zach Doctor, your host, up here solo tonight in the booth at Holland Christian Stadium. Holland Christian playing Northview tonight. Both programs 3-0 in their first conference game this season, playing each other in the OK Black Conference.
Exactly. Go blue.
Holland Christian scoring twice in the first half. Number 3, Simon Grotenhuis, the senior wide receiver, with a great catch for a touchdown for the Maroons. And number 9, Griffin Liu, the junior quarterback, with a scramble touchdown for the Maroons on offense. Holland Christian will kick off to the Northview Wildcats to open the second half. Charlie Van Vliet, number 5, in at kicker for the Wildcats. Or for the Maroons, I apologize. Number 5, Charlie talking to the ref. Northview won their conference last year in a win over Holland Christian, 35-20. That was on the road for the Maroons and home for Northview. Holland Christian seeking revenge tonight at home, and they lead 14-0. Van Vliet back to kick. Van Vliet makes the kick. The kick is up. Bounces into the end zone, just out of bounds, just shy of the end zone, actually. Flag down on the field because you're not allowed to do that. Not the best kick for Van Vliet, but he has kicked well tonight. Van Vliet also a golfer for the Maroons. Northview's offense will take the field. Number 4, Braylon Jefferson in at quarterback for the Wildcats. He is a junior quarterback. Number 1, Jalen Gant in at running back, a senior running back for the Wildcats. Logan Tyson, number 14, a senior wide receiver for the Wildcats. 1st and 10 for Northview. Jefferson in the gun. Jefferson takes the snap, throws it downfield, intended for number 2, A.J. Johnson, incomplete. Number 3, Simon Grotenhuis in coverage there for the Maroons. Brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. Both teams having high-powered offenses this year and last year. 14-0 game, been pretty low scoring. 2nd and 10, Jefferson takes the snap. Jefferson running to his right, chased down by number 56, Jackson Allen, the D lineman for Holland Christian. He is able to pick up the chase down sack for the Maroons. Holland Christian's defense has played lights out all night. Northview scoring 49 points last week in a win over Sparta. They have 0 points on the board thus far tonight. 3rd and 17 for the Wildcats. Jefferson in the gun. Jefferson takes the snap. Jefferson looks downfield, screen pass. Number 1, Gant with the catch. Gant bottled up quickly by a slew of Maroon defenders. Jackson Allen, number 56, in on that tackle for the Maroons. Holland Christian's defense takes the field to open the second half and will quickly get off the field and let number 9, Griffin Liu, take the field and command his offense shortly. Northview Wildcats go 3-0. Not a great start for the Wildcats offense to open the half. They did not score the first half. Ball is snapped. Punt is high up in the air. Number 3, Simon Grotenhuis back deep. Simon actually muffs the punt. And the Northview Wildcats, number 3, will pick it up for the Wildcats. It is blown dead by the refs. Northview will take over on offense. Number 3, Simon Grotenhuis, unable to track down what was a very high punt by Northview. And a key mistake for the Maroons by number 3, Simon Grotenhuis, their superstar who had the touchdown in the first half. He will be out on the field on defense for the Maroons. Holland Christian's defense now taking the field, and Northview will take the field on offense again after going 3 and out. Number 3, Simon Rotheis, a not common mistake there. He will make up for it. He already had the touchdown in the first half and is arguably the best player on the field tonight. Northview will take over 1st and 10. Jefferson in the gun, hands off to number 1, Gant. Gant running to his left. Gant picks up a couple of yards, tackled by number 0, Will Grant. Northview has life all of a sudden, down 14-0 on the road. Now playing their in-conference Holland Christian Maroons. Northview from the north side of Grand Rapids. Holland Christian from the shores of Lake Michigan. Jefferson, number 4 in the gun. 2nd and 10. 10 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Jefferson takes the snap, running to his right. No receivers open downfield, and Jefferson will just throw it out of bounds. He had number 14, Tyson, down the field, so it's not a grounding play, but incomplete, intentionally thrown out of bounds by Jefferson on that play. Refs discussing a flag that was down in the field and also where to spot the ball. Illegal shift on Northview called. That is what the flag was. And the refs, for some reason, look confused, but now he's giving the thumbs up to Jefferson. Illegal motion or illegal shift by the Wildcats brings up a 3rd and 10. Jefferson in the gun, takes the handoff. Jefferson in the pocket, looks deep downfield, throws it deep, incomplete, intended for number 11, Judah Britton, the freshman wide receiver for the Northview Wildcats. And it'll bring up a 4th and 10 for the Wildcats, and the Wildcats offense will stay on the field. Head coach Ryan Osnack's going to go for it. Jefferson in the gun, looking to his left, looks downfield. Jefferson throws, complete catch, number 5. Zach Johnson with the catch will pick up the first down for the Wildcats, and the Wildcats are in the red zone and knocking on the door tonight.
1st and 10 now for the Wildcats of Northview.
Jefferson under center there, hands off to number 1, Gant. Gant cutting to his left. Gant breaks a tackle, and Gant will run out of bounds. Tackled by number 12, Clayton Seegers.
Yeah, great call here for the Wildcats. Clayton Seegers in the stop for the Maroons. Gain of yardage on the play against the Wildcats. Brings up a 2nd down and now 5 for Northview.
Brings up a 2nd and 5 for the Wildcats. A very good Northview offense. Jefferson, a good quarterback. Gant, a good running back. A very good O-line. They're going to go under center here again. Jefferson under center. Gant behind him. Number 40 in at fullback. Gant's going to run to his right. Jefferson throws to Gant. And Gant with the catch. Looks like he was just about to the marker there. We got a flag down behind Jefferson, deep in the backfield. We are awaiting the call here. 8:56 to go. Personal foul, roughing the passer, Holland Christian. Huge call there. We'll bring up a 1st down for the Wildcats. Jefferson and his offense knocking on the door, hungry to put some points on the board in a big game on the road for the Wildcats here at Holland Christian Stadium. Jefferson in the gun. Gant in at running back. Gant takes the handoff and goes up through the left A-gap. Looks like he's going to be either in or just short. I'm waiting on a call from the officials. He's going to be short. Touchdown. Gant was indeed in. Very, very close there, but he did indeed get the ball over the line to gain in the end zone. Sure enough, you see it on the replay. The ball crosses the plane, and Northview will put 6 points on the board, and they are in to attempt the PAT. Number 26, Ronaldo Sanchez, awaits the kick for the Northview Wildcats. Ball is snapped. Number 26, Sanchez. Kick is up, and kick goes off the left upright. Is indeed good. Holland Christian leads 14-7. Simon Grotenhuis, number 3, a huge catch in the first half for the Maroons over a Northview defender. He went up above him, mossed him, showcasing the athleticism. Griffin Liu scoring on a scramble. Number 9, the quarterback for the Maroons to end the first half. And Gant, number 1, the running back, puts up 6 points on the board here to open the second half for the Wildcats. Wildcats team, like I mentioned earlier, that's won 12 out of 13 games. Ryan Osnock has coached at the collegiate level all the way up to the Division I level as an assistant. He's in his 14th year as a football coach, and he is in his 5th year coaching the Northview Wildcats. Number 26, Sanchez, preps the kick for the Wildcats. Isaiah Meyer, number 1, back deep. Kick is up and will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Great kick there by number 26, Sanchez. And we will see the Holland Christian Maroon offense back on the field. Number 9, Griffin Liu to lead his teammates on offense. Number 3, Simon Grotenhuis playing good tonight at receiver. Number 1, Isaiah Meyer playing great at running back. Griffin Lewis had a great game passing the ball and running the ball. You love to see Isaiah Meyer get involved in the second half. He can cut laterally, and as soon as he gets into the open field, he can take it to the house. He had a 44-yard touchdown last week against Holland. Griffin Liu in the gun. Isaiah Meyer to his right. Split receivers. Isaiah Meyer out to block. Liu hands it off. Number 6, Wyatt Shook, the sophomore running back on the run there. He is an up-and-coming Holland Christian star, I think. Stars on both sides of the ball for the Maroons, actually. Scooped up a fumble last week in a win over Holland that he took to the house. He runs hard. He can cut quickly. His older brother, Caden Shook, starred for the Maroons a couple years ago at running back as well. Brings up a 2nd and 8 for Holland Christian. Griffin Liu in the gun, Isaiah Meyer behind him. Liu hands it off to Isaiah Meyer. Isaiah Meyer running to his left, running laterally, makes a man miss, jukes a guy, picks up a good amount of yardage. He spent most of the run there running laterally, but he had nowhere to go on the carry. 3 or 4 Northview defenders plugging the hole there. Isaiah Meyer, just a fun back to watch. He can run literally laterally almost as quick as he can run vertically, which you rarely see in an athlete. Can also stop in a dime and make you miss. He juked a defender on that play. He plays both offense and defense for the Maroons. 3rd and 5 for Holland Christian. Griffin Liu in the gun. Griffin Liu takes the snap. Griffin Liu in the gun. Griffin Liu throws it deep. Intended for number 8. Moses Vanderbilt on the attempted catch for the Maroons. Vanderbilt in at receiver. Pretty good ball there by Griffin Liu. A little bit underthrown, I guess. Good coverage by the Wildcat defense. Number 22, Julian Charity there in at defensive back for the Wildcats. That'll bring up 4th and 5 for the Maroons. Maroons punt team in. Charlie Van Vliet awaits the punt. Punt is up, and it will take a bounce just past the 45-yard line Not a horrible punt for the Maroons. Charlie Van Vliet has looked sharp tonight at kicker for the Maroons for PATs, kickoffs, and he is also their punter. Holland Christian's defense will retake the field. Number 78, Hayden Fee, the interior D lineman, the senior for the Maroons. A leader on that defense, number 0, Will Grant, a middle linebacker who's a star for the Maroons as well. Northview is going to go under center. Jefferson under center. Fullback in, Ganton. We have a flag on the field. Looks like a false start for the Wildcats. It is indeed a false start, and that will walk them back 5 yards. The Wildcats scoring on their last drive. Gant running it right up the middle. Number 1, the senior running back for the Wildcats, able to punch it in for the first points tonight for Northview. Holland Christian still leads 14-7, 7:01 to go. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Jefferson in the gun, Gant to his left. Jefferson takes the snap, looks downfield, decides to scramble. Jefferson hit quickly by number 78, Hayden Fee. I just called his name, the senior defensive lineman. He looks like he's been in the weight room all offseason. Hayden, a high energy player for the Maroons. Great play there by Fee. You see him beat his guy inside, and he just quickly gets upfield and takes Jefferson down. We'll bring up 2nd and 19 for the Wildcats. Jefferson in the gun, hands it off to Gant. Gant running to his left, makes a defender miss, runs out of bounds, hit by number 6, Wyatt Shook, the DB for the Maroons, in on that play, assisting on the tackle. Gant has played good all night. Gant and Isaiah Myerd, both backs, able to cut laterally. They're not guys that'll just run north-south. They will cut laterally and also stop on a dime to make defenders miss and fall over. They're both strong backs. Jefferson in the gun. 3rd and 13 for the Wildcats. Jefferson takes the snap in the gun. Passes it deep down field, number 14. We're awaiting whether it was a catch by Tyson. Is indeed complete to Tyson, but he will be short of the line to gain. Wildcats will stay on the field. Ryan Osnock, the head coach for the Wildcats, a little bit like Dan Campbell, just loves to go for it. Why punt when you can just go for it every single time? It's more fun. Jefferson calling out a play on the line. He has Gant behind him. Jefferson in the gun. Jefferson takes the snap, and we have a whistle blown, play blown dead. A little bit of confusion. Might be a clock issue. Confusion between the officiating crew and the sideline of both teams. The fans in front of me up here in the booth putting their hands up in the air going, what is going on? Fans now getting loud for what is a huge 4th and 3 play here for the Maroons on defense and the Wildcats on offense. Holland Christian up 14-7 here at home in a big matchup in the OK Black. 2 3-0 teams playing under the lights. Jefferson in the gun. Gant to his right. Jefferson takes the snaps, hands it off to number 1, Will Gant. Gant cuts to his left, met by a slew of Maroons defenders. Wyatt Shook, Clayton Seegers, both in on that play. And Gant able to pick up the first down for the Wildcats. Gutsy call by head coach Ryan Osnock. Dan Campbell, the Detroit Lions head coach known for going for it on fourth down often. A risk-reward, high-risk, high-reward play. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. 5:44 to go in the third quarter. Jefferson in the gun. Looks deep, throws deep. Number 8 makes the catch for Northview. Jack Van Poyen with his first catch tonight. Great catch. I have not called Van Poyen's name at all in this game on either side of the ball. Big catch there for the Wildcats. Jefferson starting to get going. Jefferson, as I mentioned, week 1 beat a very talented West Catholic program. They were down 21-6 in the second half, not the first half. They came back and won that game. Jefferson in the gun, Gant to his right, 1st and 10. Jefferson takes the snap, looking to his left. Jefferson throws, intended for number 8, Van Poyen, again incomplete. Number 0, Will Grant, in coverage for the Maroons. Will Grant, the middle linebacker for Holland Christian, playing well. Brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. 5 minutes and 11 seconds on the scoreboard at Holland Christian Stadium. The Maroons lead 14-7. 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. Jefferson awaits the snap in the gun. Number 4, Jefferson takes the snap, scrambling to his right, looks deep downfield, throws to number 8, Van Poyen. Van Poyen able to pick up the first down, tackled by number 6, Wyatt Shook. Number 8, Van Poyen, as I mentioned, first time calling his name tonight, and now he had 2 catches on this drive and 3 targets. So he's starting to get the Wildcat offense going. It's been a very fun game. Week 4 in the OK Black Conference. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Jefferson on this play will go under center. Gant deep behind him. Gant takes the handoff. Gant running to his left. Gant makes a defender miss, and Gant will score. Gant continues to run to the left and makes one Holland Christian defender miss, and he runs it in for the touchdown. Northview on the board. They have put up now 13 points in the second half, and we are a PAT kick away from a tie ball game. Holland Christian's offense holding a Northview, Holland Christian's defense holding a Northview offense that scored 49 points last week against Sparta. Northview not having any of it now trying to put their 14th point on the board here in the second half. Number 26, Sanchez awaits the snap in at kicker for the Wildcats. And Sanchez will kick it, and the ball is up, and the kick is good for the Wildcats. We have a tie ball game at Holland Christian Stadium, 14-14. Gant, number 1, the running back, senior for Northview. Jalen Gant with his 2nd touchdown in the second half. Northview unable to put any points up on the board in the first half. Holland Christian able to put up 14 points with a touchdown catch by number 3, Simon Groth-Heiss, and a scramble run by number 9, Griffin Liu, the junior quarterback for the Maroons. Holland Christian's offense has been a little bit slow here in the second half. Sanchez will line his teammates up for the kickoff. Isaiah Meyer, number 1, back deep for the Maroons. Holland Christian student section in a neon out tonight. They are excited about this program that has been rebuilt under head coach Dave Aberger. Holland Christian making the playoffs last year. Lost in their first playoff game against South Christian. Mark, my esteemed colleague up in the booth, unable to be with me tonight. I'm solo. Mark and I have been waiting for 3 years now in the Dave Aberger era to be able to call a home Holland Christian playoff game. That has been on Holland Christian's mind for 3 years since Dave Aberger took the program over and made the playoffs last year and are seeking to go back-to-back for the first time since 2007. Lou will lead the offense. 1st and 10 for the Maroons. 4:30 to go in the third quarter. 14-14 at home at Holland Christian Stadium. Lou in an empty formation in the gun. Lou takes the snap. Quarterback keeper. Lou up the A-gap. Picks up maybe a yard. Lou, a dynamic quarterback for HC. Able to run it, as we saw with the scramble touchdown there right before half for the Maroons. Lou able to throw it. He can not only scramble, he can also run very far downfield, very fast, and has like breakaway speed downfield. He had a 75-yard touchdown in week 1 against Allendale. Holland Christian with dynamic players. Number 3, Simon Grotenhuis, the senior wide receiver for the Maroons. Number 1, Isaiah Meyerd, the senior running back for the Maroons. Number 23, Logan Adamski, and at running back on this set for the Maroons, Wyatt Shook, number 6, in at H-back. And timeout. Oh. Penalty on the field. Dave Adberger talking it over with his quarterback, number 9, Griffin Liu. That'll be a delay of game call. Holland Christian unable to get the snap off quick enough on that play. Brings up a 2nd and 11 for the Maroons. Holland Christian has played very sharp on offense tonight. Griffin Liu playing a very clean game. 0 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass to Simon Grotenhuis. Liu with a rushing touchdown as well. Hayden Fee starring at lineman for the Maroons. Lucas Hemeke in at center. Isaiah Meyer running hard tonight as well. 2nd and 10 for the Maroons. Liu in the gun. Liu takes the snap. Liu hands it off to number 3, Simon Grotenhuis. And Simon Grotenhuis loses quite a few yards on that play. Looked like it was an end-around trick play. I'll have to watch the replay here. So it was handed off to number 1, Isaiah Meyerd, and then Isaiah Meyerd was running to his left on what would be almost like a stretch play, and he actually flipped it up to number 3, Simon Grotenhuis, coming back to his right. What was supposed to be an end-around trick play did not work well for the Maroons, and they will be backed up close to the opposite end zone of where they want to be headed. And it'll be 3rd and 11 for Holland Christian, 2:42 to go. Griffin Liu under center, takes the snap. Liu pitches to Isaiah Meyer. Isaiah Meyer runs to his left. Isaiah Meyer makes a defender miss and tackled just past the 20-yard line for number 1, Isaiah Meyer. Looks like it is actually almost right on the 20 for Meyer. Number 1, Meyer running hard all season. He has been a dynamic player not only for the Maroons but in the OK Black Conference. A senior, very good athlete, plays both ways. The Maroons will punt it. Charlie Van Vliet punts it. Northview Gant will return the punt all the way for a touchdown. Northview is going to score. I believe the Holland Christian punt unit didn't even know what to do. I was surprised up in the booth with how quickly they scored. Gant kind of got underneath the ball at a full head of steam and just took off. Holland Christian's punt team was not even ready to tackle anybody. None of the gunners were ready to make tackles. A huge special teams error for the Maroons. We'll have to hopefully see that on the replay, but we have to await the PAT kick by number 26, Sanchez, here for the Wildcats. Score now 20-14 with the punt return for a touchdown for the Northview Wildcats. Number 26, Sanchez, awaiting the snap here for the PAT attempt. We got an offsides. Number 6, Wyatt Shook on the right end there was offsides. Holland Christian with a huge error on special teams just did not look set as a unit and ready for that punt return. Gant came out of nowhere, kind of a high-hanging punt by Van Vliet, number 5, Charlie Van Vliet for Holland Christian, and Gant got underneath it at full speed, scooped the ball up almost while he was running full speed and just took it to his left and returned it for a touchdown. Nobody was even close to him. Sanchez will await the snap again after the penalty. It'll be a little bit closer for the Wildcats. See if they can put their 21st point on the board tonight at home. And the kick is up. And it is good. Sanchez 3 for 3 tonight in at kicker for the Wildcats. Holland Christian with a critical error on punt on their punt team. Their gunners were not ready on the outside. And as you see Gant on this replay, fantastic replay by our HCLive team. Ball there on that punt kind of like hangs in the air a little bit. Gant just quickly was running upfield, fielded it while he was running and burst it upfield and able to take it all the way to the house for the Wildcats. Gant with his 3rd touchdown tonight. They call that a hat trick, and he has one tonight. Jefferson, the Wildcats quarterback, playing well, but Gant really has been the superstar for the Northview Wildcats on offense. Jalen Gant, number 1, the senior running back. Sanchez will ready his special teams kickoff team, number 26. And Isaiah Meyer, number 1, back deep for the Maroons. Holland Christian will get the ball now down 7 here at home at Holland Christian Stadium. Kick is up. Isaiah Meyer catches the ball, runs to his left, makes a guy miss, spin move. Isaiah Meyer still on his feet, running laterally. Isaiah Meyer hit by 3 or 4 Northview defenders. Number 44, Grayson Corlin in on the tackle for the Wildcats. We got 1 minute and 44 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Holland Christian Stadium, Northview returning a punt for a touchdown. Jalen Gant, number 1, the senior running back with the punt return for the touchdown. Holland Christian will take over on offense. 1st and 10, number 9, Griffin Liu in at quarterback. The junior, he's played well tonight. Holland Christian's offense has played very well. They've stalled a little bit here in the 3rd quarter. They played very well all first half. Liu in the gun, empty set, no running back by him. Liu on a design, quarterback keeper will run to his left, and Liu not able to pick up any yards. I don't believe he might have even lost a little bit of yardage on that play. Able to actually pick up 2 yards, scrambling a little bit laterally to his right there. So a design quarterback run means Liu is in the gun and empty formation, thinking that it looks like a pass play for the opposing defense, and the receivers end up actually blocking downfield intentionally, knowing that their quarterback's going to run. Liu under center here, 2nd and 8. Liu takes the snap, hands off to number 6, Wyatt Shook. Wyatt Shook makes a man miss. Wyatt Shook running up over the 50-yard line. Wyatt Shook still on his feet. Wyatt Shook continuing to run past the 30 all the way down to about the 23-yard line, tackled by number 15, Christian Jensen for the Northview Wildcats. Wyatt Shook. Wow. The sophomore running back for the Maroons, as I said earlier, a rising star. He took the carry, bounced it out of the A-gap, made a guy miss, made another guy miss, stiff-armed a guy, continued to run, and just simply outran the Northview Wildcat defenders. Holland Christian will take over 1st and 10. 28 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Liu in the gun, design quarterback keep, runs to his left. Liu still on his feet. Liu makes a man miss, still on his feet. Liu on the quarterback keeper there. Saw the A-gap get a little bit hammered by some of those Wildcat D linemen. He bounced it outside, made a guy miss, and stayed on his feet. Guy tackled him. He kept his legs churning. quick cut there by Griffin Liu, showcasing the athleticism, the junior, a very good player for the Maroons, and that will be the end of the third quarter. 21-14, the Northview Wildcats lead the Holland Christian Maroons here at Holland Christian Stadium. Holland Christian putting up the fours to their parents in the stands and their student section in the stands. We will take a short break here and be back very shortly.
At least one event at hollandchristian.smugmug.com/athletics. Shot by our very own in-house photographer, Brenda Brewer. Additional photos of select teams can be found on her own website. That's bkphotography.smugmug.com. We invite you to take a look at our work capturing the emotion and action of our athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Brenda Brewer. When play resumes to start the fourth, there will be first and goal for the Maroons of Holland Christian. They will begin at the 7.
Welcome back to Holland Christian Live. We are up in the booth at Holland Christian Stadium. First in goal for the Maroons, Griffin Liu in the gun. Wyatt Shook to his left. Liu fakes the handoff, throws downfield. Will Grant, number 0, on the catch for the Maroons. Holland Christian touchdown. Holland Christian back on the board quickly. Northview with 3 touchdowns in the third quarter. Holland Christian taking a 14-0 lead in the first half into halftime. Northview responded with 3 touchdowns from senior Gant. And Holland Christian back on the board. William Grant, the touchdown catch. The kick is up. Charlie Van Vliet. And the 21st points will be put on the board for the Maroons. 21-21, fourth quarter, Holland Christian Stadium, week 4, in what is the first matchup of the OK Black Conference for both these teams. Conferences realigned in West Michigan. Holland Christian traditionally playing Unity, Zeeland East, Zeeland West, some of their rivals. They still play Holland, the Holland Dutch, who they played last week. Northview from the northern part of Grand Rapids, now in Holland Christian's conference in the OK Black. Northview last year beat Holland Christian 35-20 to win the OK Black Conference. Northview intends to win the OK Black again. Holland Christian intends to make the playoffs for back-to-back seasons. And Holland Christian also plans to win the OK Black. 2 very good programs going head-to-head tonight at Holland Christian Stadium. The student section is loud. The parents in the stands are loud. In a full house tonight. Charlie Van Vliet, number 5, to kick off. Charlie Van Vliet kicks the ball off. Ball pretty high up in the air. Number 14 running to his left. Cuts and tackled by number 0, Will Grant. That was number 14, Tyson, for the Wildcats on the return. Not a bad return for the Wildcats. Holland Christian's defense will take the field again here to start this fourth quarter. We've had a very fun game tonight, as I mentioned. Holland Christian put up 14 points in the first half. Northview 0. Will Gant said, "I'm not going out that way, coach," to head coach Ryan Osnack. Jalen Gant put up 3 touchdowns in the third quarter, and he's back on offense next to his quarterback, Jefferson, in the gun. Jefferson takes the snap, hands it off to Gant. Gant flips it back to number 2 for Northview. Number 2 runs and tripped up by number 2, Zachary Larson from Holland Christian. That was A.J. Johnson on the end around there. Same play Holland Christian actually ran with Isaiah Meyer and Simon Rotenheis, where it's a stretch play going the other way, and they toss a end around coming the other way to the player in motion on a double kind of fake reverse. We'll bring up a 2nd and 1 for the Wildcats. Jefferson takes the snaps, hands it off to number 1, Gant. Gant running upfield, right up about the A-gap. Cuts laterally a little bit, tackled by number 0, William Grant, the senior for the Maroons, one of the stars of this defense. Holland Christian's defense probably a little bit tired, having given up 21 points in a single quarter. A stout defense. They were good last year. They made the playoffs. A good defense all year. They've been good all year this year. 3-0 Holland Christian team, 3-0 Northview team. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Jefferson in the gun. Jefferson running to his right, looks downfield, throws downfield. Number 2 for Northview, the intended receiver. That was A.J. Johnson again on that play. And broken up by number 8, Moses Vanderbilt, who stars at receiver and DB for the Maroons. Holland Christian and Northview, as I have mentioned multiple times tonight, very good offenses. They put up a lot of points in the OK Black Conference, and they are going head-to-head tonight. Brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. Jefferson in the gun, hands off to Jalen Gant. Jalen Gant running to his left and met by number 56, Jackson Allen, and number 0, Will Grant. That is Jalen Gant, not Will Gant on that run. That is a error on my end. Confusing because we have 0 Will Grant for the Maroons and Jalen Gant for the Wildcats. 2 very similar last names on opposing teams. That will bring up a 3rd and 9 for the Wildcats. Jefferson in the gun, sits in the pocket, throws it deep downfield, intended for number 8, Van Poyer, who had a couple nice catches on Northview's previous drive. It will be incomplete, and we will see, I would assume, the Wildcat punt team out here. However, Ryan Osnock, head coach for the Wildcats, has decided to go for it multiple times tonight, even when the Wildcats were down. It's clearly worked out, as it's 21-21 here early in the 4th quarter. Punt team readies the kick, and the punt is up. Very high punt. And a fire call by the Maroons. Fire call meaning get away from the ball, because you don't want it to accidentally bump into any of the Holland Christian players on the punt return team. If it bumps into a player accidentally, it is a live ball, and the Northview Wildcats could recover it. Good punt return coverage there for the Maroons, being smart with the fire call, and the Holland Christian offense will take over. 9:50 to go, 21-21 in this ball game. 2 up-and-coming programs, historically 2 good programs, both with relatively new head coaches. Ryan Osnock for the Northview Wildcats in his 5th year, Dave Aberger for Holland Christian in his 3rd year. 1st and 10, Griffin in the Lou, empty set, no running back by him. Lou takes a snap, low snap, throws it to number 6, Wyatt Shook. Wyatt Shook shoots a defender, runs upfield. Wyatt Shook fumbles. After the play, he was up to about the 37, maybe 38-yard line. Wyatt Shook and Isaiah Meyer, both starting at running back for the Maroons. Both players that can accelerate quickly. As soon as they catch the ball, they will turn upfield fast. A nice throw there by Griffin Lou, being patient in the pocket. His O-line giving him time. Shook scrambling quickly upfield. Lou in the gun. Lou hands it off to Shook again. Shook trying to hit the A-gap and stood up by the Wildcat D-line. Not a very creative play call on that. I would have liked to see a throw to number 3, Simon Grotenhuis, who has gone silent here in the second half just because they're not targeting him. He had a huge catch to open the game in the first quarter and put the Maroons on the board. I'd also like to see Isaiah Myard get involved. Myard back in the game for the Maroons. He stands to the right of Lou in the gun. Lou takes the snap. Lou running to his right. Lou continuing to keep his legs churning, but Lou stood up. Gonna have to see where the spot is. He might have been short. It did not have a great angle up here in the booth. Lou in a quarterback draw to his right. Stood up. And indeed short of the line to gain. Brings up a 4th and a short one for the Maroons. Holland Christian going to stay on the field with a bold statement showing that their offense can hopefully get this first down in what's been a very exciting home game here against the Northview Wildcats. 4th and 1, 7:31 to go in this contest. Lou under center. Lou takes the snap. He hands off to number 1, Isaiah Myard. Isaiah Myard stays on his feet. Stood up initially, stays on his feet well short of the line to gain. Holland Christian will turn it over on downs. And the Holland Christian defense will have to show the fans in the stadium and the opposing Northview Wildcat players that they can get a key stop late in this game in a tie ball game. Northview will take over on offense. Number 4, Jefferson, the quarterback for the Wildcats. Number 1, Jalen Gant to his left in the gun. Jefferson takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Gant. Jefferson goes downfield. Number 3, Simon Grotenhuis with an interception. Simon Grotenhuis running down the sideline past the 50, still on his feet. Simon Grotenhuis still on his feet, makes a guy miss. All the way past the 30, Simon Grotenhuis all the way up to the 24-yard line. Holland Christian with a huge interception. Number 3, Simon Grotenhuis. I coached this kid in middle school. He is a freak athlete. Stars at wide receiver and safety for the Maroons. He had a tough punt that was muffed earlier in this game where the Northview Wildcats ended up scoring a touchdown. Simon Grotenhuis makes it up on that play, makes up his mistake on that play with a huge interception. Not only an interception, but he took it about 65 yards the other way. And we got a penalty flag on play. And the Maroons will take over in the red zone. Number 3, Simon Grotenhuis. Look at him on the replay there with the interception, cut to the outside of the field and just continued to keep his legs churning. Broke multiple tackles there and stayed up. Holland Christian will take over, 1st and 10, 7:05 to go in this ball game. Griffin Liu in the gun, empty formation, motion Simon Grotenhuis. Simon Grotenhuis with the fake handoff there, and Griffin Liu will run to his left. Griffin Liu maybe picked up a yard or 2. They have loved the QB draw tonight on the Holland Christian offensive side of the ball. Liu good at faking the handoffs and able to cut to the right or to the left out of the pocket. Liu actually lost a yard on that play. 21-21 ball game. 6:33 to go. 2 3-0 teams. Both playing in their 4th week under the lights. 2nd and 11 for the Maroons. Griffin Liu in the gun. Number 23, Logan Amaski to his right. Liu takes the snap. Liu in the pocket. Looks to his right, looks to his left, looks back to his left, throws it in the back of the end zone. Intended for number 3, Simon Grotenhuis, who just had the interception at DB and ran it about 60-some yards the other direction. Not a great attempt. That was what they call pass interference in the game of football by number 3 on the Wildcats. That was number 3, Bew Peterson, in coverage for the Wildcats. Clearly a pass interference call, and number 3, Simon Groten-Heiss, was all over him, tackled him before the ball was even there. Missed call by the refs. Nonetheless, 3rd and 11 for the Maroons. 6:07 to go. And the Holland Christian Maroons are knocking on the door. Big 3rd down here for the Maroons. Griffin Liu in the gun, looks to his left. Griffin Liu throws it deep. Number 4 for the Maroon. Touchdown, Nolan Karsten, the receiver for the Maroons. Holland Christian back on the board. 6 points added to the scoreboard. The Holland Christian Maroons will take a 27-21 lead here at home. 6:02 to go in this ball game. Nolan Karsten, a name I have not called all night, with a huge touchdown reception for the Maroons. Number 5, Van Vliet will attempt the PAT, and the kick is up, and it is good. Holland Christian, 28-21, takes the lead. Nolan Karsten with the touchdown catch for the Maroons. The stadium here is rocking. Holland Christian Stadium, the parents, the student section, clapping, loud, excited, fired up. Dave Aberger in his 3rd year leading this Holland Christian program that is seeking to make the playoffs again this year. A program completely turned around, and there's a lot of excitement around this program as a whole, all the way from the middle school level to the varsity level. Number 5, Charlie Van Vliet, will ready to kick for the Maroons. Number 2, A.J. Johnson back deep for the Wildcats. 6:02 to go in the 4th quarter. Holland Christian leads 28-21. 2 3-0 teams in the OK Black going head-to-head. Van Vliet kicks the ball up high, and that's a touchback for the Maroons. Special teams unit there. .602 left to go in this game. It has been a very, very back and forth game for 2, like I've mentioned many times, 3-0 teams that are playing really good football in the OK Black. Just a very exciting, high-energy game. Northview Wildcats will take over on offense. 6:02 to go in this game. Holland Christian up 7. Jefferson in the gun, looks to his left, throws it, number 11 complete for the Northview Wildcats. That was number 11, Judah Britton, on the catch for the Wildcats offense. A quick read there for number 4, Jefferson. Picked up 5 yards on the catch. Britton did there for the Wildcats. 2nd and 5. Jefferson in the gun. Gant to his left. Gant will take the handoff. Gant running to his left. Gant makes a defender miss. Gant still on his feet, running past the 50. Steps out of bounds. Number 3, Simon Groten-Heiss, kind of looked like he took a angle to force Gant to run out of bounds. Number 78, Hayden Fee, subbing out for the Maroons. Hayden Fee, the star defensive tackle, a senior for Holland Christian. He's getting a little bit of a break here as he's been playing on both sides of the ball all night. Brings up a 1st and 10 for the Wildcats offense. Jefferson in the gun, hands it off to number 1, Gant. Gant running to his left. Gant makes a Clayton Seegers miss and continues to run. Gant taken down at about the 25 by number 11. Zachary Larson in at DB on the tackle there. Gant just running hard all night long. He has 3 touchdowns in this game, and Northview has scored 3 times. He's scored all of their points and continues to be their best player on offense. He also has a punt return touchdown. Jalen Gant, number 1, senior wide receiver for the Northview Wildcats. Remember the name. He will be putting up big numbers in the OK Black Conference all season long. We got a timeout on the field, 4:45 to go. The Northview Wildcats driving down the field, down 7 on the road. What's been a very back and forth game. Number 3, Simon Grotenhuis had a catch early in the first half. Number 9, Griffin Liu ran to his right on a scramble on a touchdown leading into the second half. Right before the second half, he scored that touchdown. Nolan Karsten with a reception for the Maroons on the last touchdown. The Maroons defense, which plays a lot of these players on the Maroons defense, play both ways. Number 1, Isaiah Meyer. Number 3, Simon Grotenhuis. Number 78, Hayden Fee. All play both ways, and those are long games when you're playing both ways in a 4-quarter football game, in a physical game. 1st and 10, under center, Jefferson fakes the handoff to Gant. Jefferson running to his right, throws the ball deep downfield, and number 14, Tyson there with a catch for the Northview Wildcats. Logan Tyson, nice catch there. And the DB kind of play off him a little bit. Wyatt Shook there, number 6 in coverage, and that'll bring up a 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. 4:39 to go in this contest. Holland Christian leads 28-21. Jefferson hands it off to Gant. Gant makes a guy miss. Gant turns it upfield, and Gant will score. Northview Wildcats touchdown, number 1, Jalen Gant. He continues to score points for the Wildcats. 28 of the 28 points scored tonight will be accredited to number 1, Jalen Gant, scoring 4 touchdowns for the Wildcats. Sanchez assisting on those 1-point PATs as he awaits the snap. Number 26, Sanchez. Kick is up, and it is good. Holland Christian Live coming to you all night tonight from Holland Christian Stadium. HCLive does a phenomenal job. They have a live YouTube stream that covers all of the sports, live replays, announcers that are affiliated with the HC program. The entire HCLive team is ran by Mr. Dan Boss. Adam Wasink behind me, our stalwart that directs the cameras, the sound, does all the prep pregame. Adam has been doing a phenomenal job for us for years. Casey Evenhouse down working the camera. Alex Hambley working the cameras. Elsa Gao working the cameras. Lydia Wang working the cameras. Shout out to the HC Live team for all the work that they have done, not only this year but in years past. HCLive on YouTube. Subscribe and tune in if you are unable to make the Holland Christian athletic events live. It has been a fun game tonight. 28-28 Northview versus Holland Christian. 4:34 to go. Sanchez kicks the ball up in the air. A short kick. Number 8 for Holland Christian on the return. Moses Vanderbilt, the wide receiver for the Maroons, on the return. And it's just been a very, very back and forth game all night. 2 good offenses, 2 good defenses, playing their tails off on both sides of the ball. Holland Christian having many, many players play both ways on offense and on defense. A heavily senior-led team for the Maroons. Holland Christian led by Dave Aberger. And we'll see the Holland Christian offense back on the field. Griffin Liu, number 9, running into the huddle. First and 10 for the Maroons. We have a flag on the field. And the Maroons will be walked back. Coach Dave Aberger talking to one of his receivers there. Looks like he's going to run in the play, not Griffin Liu. And a Holland Christian offense that has played very well tonight. Their defense has played well as well. In Northview, I can say the same thing for them on both sides of the ball. Brings up a first and 15. Griffin Liu in the gun, running to his left, low snap. Liu throws it off his back foot, almost intercepted. Not a great ball by Liu, but he had pressure on him and was scrambling. Intended for number 0, Will Grant, who stars at linebacker for the Maroons, also plays receiver. Bring up second down for the Maroons. Holland Christian with a good kicker in number 5, Charlie Van Vliet. I have not seen him honestly kick it from far on a field goal attempt. It would be interesting to see if he could poke a 40-some yarder to win the game if need be. We will see what happens. Brings up a second and 15 for the Maroons. Griffin Liu in the gun. Griffin Liu takes the snap, looks to his left. Griffin Liu tosses up for number 3, Simon Grotenhuis. Simon Grotenhuis, number 3, unable to make the catch. Looks like the ball was a little bit overthrown by Griffin Liu. Third and 15 for the Maroons. Like I mentioned, I have not seen Van Vliet kick it from 40-some yards, even 35. That is such a key component of football. Special teams is 1/3 of the game. Nick Saban, the Alabama legendary coach, was huge on having great elite special team units. Holland Christian has a good special teams unit. Be interesting to see if they try to kick it with Van Vliet if need be. 3rd and 15 for the Maroons. Griffin Liu in the gun. Backs way up. Throws a screen play to Isaiah Meyer. Isaiah Meyer lit up. Absolutely lit up by number 44, Grayson Corlin from the Northview Wildcats. That'll bring up a 4th and 15 with 4 minutes and 16 seconds to go in this contest. Holland Christian obviously going to punt. They believe in their defense. Just played well tonight. Jalen Gant, number 1, back deep for the Wildcats. He has 4 touchdowns tonight. And the punt will go up, and Gant will field it, and Gant will drop it on the ground. And number 2, Zachary Larson there in coverage for the Maroons. Gant didn't totally get underneath that catch there. Kind of falls on the ball after he muffed it a little bit. Good, smart, safe play by Gant, who's been a star for the Wildcats tonight. The senior running back, number 1. Brings up a 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Holland Christian's defense looking slightly tired. Don't blame them. A lot of these guys are playing on both sides of the field, but they better find something here on what is a big drive on offense for the Northview Wildcats and a huge drive defensively here for the Maroons. 1st and 10, Wildcats. Jefferson in the gun, Gant to his right. Jefferson takes the snap, throws downfield, number 14. Hook and ladder, number 1, Gant. Gant still on his feet. Gant running all the way up past the 20. Gant still on his feet and hit and tackled by number 8 for the Maroons. That was Moses Vanderbilt on that tackle. I think that is the 10th or 11th play where Gant has got the ball, and I just lose track of where he is on the field. He is so fast in the open field. It is hard to see on the replay where he is. Our cameras can't even keep up with the guy. He's so fast. He cuts laterally there, makes Clayton Seegers turn around trying to tackle him. Gant goes, nope, see ya. And Seegers ended up recovering smart and made the tackle down the field. Great hustle play there by Clayton Seegers. Jefferson in the gun, hands off to Gant off the A-gap. Gant makes a defender miss. Gant bounces out to the left side. Gant still on his feet and tackled by number 9 for the Maroons. Number 9, Griffin Liu, the quarterback, actually in on the tackle there. And Liu obviously starting at quarterback for the Maroons. When the defense is tired, they need other guys to fill in, and Liu stepped up to the plate on that play. Brings up a 2nd and 4 for the Wildcats. We are under 3 minutes to go in this contest. 28-28, Jefferson in the gun. His star running back, Jalen Gant, behind him. Jefferson takes the snap, hands it off to Gant. Gant running through the A-gap. And Gant does not pick up much on that play. Jefferson actually under center, not in the gun on that play. My mistake. The Northview Wildcats have traded in and out between Jefferson in the gun and Jefferson under center many times tonight. Gant, a dynamic back when he's in the gun, also dynamic back under center with his quarterback under center. Gant running the A-gap, kind of A to B to C to D. He's bouncing it outside a lot, cutting laterally. Huge 3rd and 3 here for the Northview Wildcats. Jefferson hands off to number 3 for Northview. Number 3 runs all the way up, just short of the line to gain. That was number 3, Bew Peterson, the receiver, on the rushing attempt for the Wildcats. We are under 2 minutes to go in this contest. 28-28. Holland Christian just playing their tail off. I mean, Hayden Fee has played almost every single snap of this game. Number 78, he plays D-tackle and lineman. You play an entire football game on both sides of the ball. That gets very tiring very quickly. Simon Grotenheist the same. The receiver and safety for the Maroons. Wyatt Shook playing both ways. Isaiah Meyer playing both ways. The Northview Wildcats, a much deeper team. I bet they have 10 to 15 more players than the Maroons, maybe 20 more players than the Maroons. 28-28 here, a minute 55 to go in this contest. Winner of this game will improve to 4-0, and is both teams hoping to win the OK Black Conference. Both these teams made the playoff last year. I believe both these teams will make the playoff again this year. Dave Aberger leading this Holland Christian program in his 3rd season. Holland Christian, when fully healthy, was 5-1 last year to start the year. They are a perfect 3-0 to start this year while healthy. The Northview Wildcats will take over in the red zone. Jalen Gant looking to score again. I could see the ball going to him on this play. Jefferson under center. Takes the snap, hands it off to Gant. Gant up the middle, and like I said, Gant looking to score. He did indeed score. The Northview Wildcats will put 6 more points on the board. Holland Christian Stadium very quiet at the moment. You could hear a pin drop. Everyone a little bit shocked with how quickly Northview responded on offense. Sanchez, number 26, the kicker, in to attempt the PAT, will put the Wildcats up 7. Sanchez awaiting the snap. And Sanchez kicks it. Ball is up, and the kick is good. Northview Wildcats down 14-0 at halftime. They're on the road at Holland Christian Stadium. They must have had a great halftime speech because they came out in the 3rd quarter. We saw 3 touchdowns by number 1, Jalen Gant. Gant now with his 5th touchdown of the night. Holland Christian down 7, a minute 53 to go. We will see what the Holland Christian offense has here. And number 26, Sanchez, readies the kick. The Holland Christian special teams team back deep to receive the kick. And the kick is up, pretty high kick. Number 2 running to his left, has a block, cuts it upfield, and still on his feet all the way up, just short of the 30. That was number 2, Zachary Larson, who plays receiver and DB for the Maroons on the return. 1:46 to go in this contest. Holland Christian down 7. As I mentioned, they led 14-0 at half over the Northview Wildcats. Jalen Gant, I've said Will Gant many times tonight. Jalen Gant, number 1, 5 touchdowns for the Northview Wildcats. William Grant, number 0, on the Maroons, starring for them at linebacker. 1st and 10 for the Maroons offense. Griffin Liu motions number 8. Number 8 with the handoff. Takes it up the field. Moses Vanderbilt on the carry there for the Maroons. Picked up 5. And number 3, Simon Grotenhuis, in on the reception for the Maroons. He runs out of bounds at about the 40. Brings up a 3rd down and 1 for the Holland Christian Maroons. Obviously, you would think Coach Dave Aberger, if they don't get the first down on this play, will be in 4-down territory. There's only 1:13 left in this game. You trust your offense. You trust Griffin Liu, Will Grant at receiver, Simon Grotenhuis at receiver. Number 23, Logan Adamski to Griffin Liu's right. Griffin Liu takes the snap, throws it off his back foot deep downfield, intended for number 8, Moses Vanderbilt. And I'm not totally sure why they threw it so deep on a play that's a 3rd and 1 where you need the first down. However, this brings up a 4th and 1, and Holland Christian needs a first down right now to stay alive in this game. Huge 4th down for the Maroons. Griffin Liu in the gun, Logan Adamski to his right. Liu takes the snap, throws it out to number 3, Simon Grotenhuis. And easy money there for number 3, Simon Grotenhuis, the Waffle House. He is the Waffle House. We call him the Waffle House because he's always open, and clearly open on that play. Again, number 3, Simon Grotenhuis, the senior wide receiver for the Maroons. Caught it, went upfield, put his shoulder into number 22 for the Northview Wildcats. That brings up a first down for the Holland Christian Maroons. Griffin Liu, 1:06 left in this contest. Holland Christian down 7. Liu in the gun, takes the snap. Liu in the pocket, looks to his left, looks towards the middle of the field, now looks to the right. Throws the ball very, very, very high. Attempted for number 4, Nolan Karsten, who had the touchdown earlier for the Maroons. And we are under a minute to go in this contest. 2nd down for the Maroons. The fans, the parents are quiet. The stadium is quiet. A very close contest. People are on the edge of their seat. 2nd and 10. Griffin Liu in the gun. 59 seconds to go. Griffin Liu takes the snap. In the pocket. Looks to his left. Scans back to his right. Griffin Liu tosses a high pass up to Isaiah Meyer. Incomplete. Isaiah Meyer almost with a heroic catch on that play. Unable to catch the ball on that play. That'll bring up a big 3rd and 10 for the Maroons. Holland Christian has 2 shots left at this game here. Down 7. They can tie it up if they score a touchdown. You wonder if we'll see a little bit of trickery with Isaiah Meyer or Simon Grotenhuis. Isaiah Meyer now on the sideline looking tired and maybe a little bit dinged up, so we will not see him out there. Logan Adamski, number 23, in at running back for the Maroons. I would love to see a throw to number 3, Simon Grotenhuis here. Throw it to your best player. 3rd and 10. Griffin Liu in the gun, takes the snap, looks downfield. Griffin Liu throws it to number 3, Simon Grotenhuis. And Simon with a great catch. Simon gets up slowly, a little bit gingerly. Not a good thing to see. He's limping. Simon Grotenhuis, number 3, is limping. He's not going to go off the field. Simon Grotenhuis, a tough kid, will stay in the game. 38 seconds to go. Maroons with two timeouts left. We are 34 seconds left to go in this game. 1st and 10 for the Maroons. Griffin Liu in the gun, quarterback design run into his right. Liu, juice a defender, cuts back and cuts out of bounds right about the 47-ish yard line. 26 seconds to go in this game. Northview up 35-28. We have seen 5 touchdowns from number 1, Jalen Gant. 5 touchdowns. You do not often see that in a high school football game. Griffin Liu, number 9, running slowly into his huddle for the Holland Christian Maroons. 26 seconds to go, brings up a 2nd and 11 for the Maroons. Holland Christian, 2 timeouts, have to go fast to score here. Throw it to number 3, Simon Grotenhuis again. Liu in the gun. Takes the snap. Liu looks deep downfield to his right. Liu throws it. Pass intended for number 0, Will Grant, and Will Grant caught it. Complete catch for the Maroons. 19 seconds to go, and the Maroons pick up a 1st down. Holland Christian is still in this game after a huge catch by number 0, Will Grant. Great pass there by Liu, being composed in the pocket. A little bit of a sidearm throw to number 0, Will Grant. Will Grant hammered by number 44 from Northview after catching the ball, held on to it regardless. That was number 44, Grayson Corlin, on defense on the hit for the Wildcats. Maroons take a much-needed timeout with 19 seconds left. They're going to draw something up here, and like I've said it multiple times in this drive, just throw it to number 3, Simon Grotenhuis. Get the guy the ball. Get the Waffle House the ball. Number 1, Isaiah Myerd, still on the sideline, standing next to a couple of his teammates. Griffin Liu in the gun, 1st and 10 for the Maroons. Griffin Liu takes the snap, looks to his left, throws it deep downfield. Intercepted. Pass attempted for number 3, Simon Grotenhuis, and that might be the ball game, folks. Northview will take over on offense. Griffin Liu, pass attempted for number 3, Simon Grotenhuis. We will see it on replay here. You see Liu in the gun. He throws up kind of a high ball for Simon Grotenhuis, and Simon never even, unfortunately, had a chance to catch it. That was number 44, Grayson Corlin, who was just in on that hit after the Will Grant catch on the interception. Jefferson will take over and take a knee, and that's going to be it, folks. A late interception for the Holland Christian Maroons will unfortunately have them falling short tonight at home. The Northview Wildcats will improve to 4-0 with a 35-28 win here on the road at Holland Christian Stadium. Holland Christian will fall to 3-1. And that will be it from the booth. We appreciate you guys joining us for HCLive. Thank you for tuning in and being fans of the Holland Christian Athletic Program. Have a great night and have a blessed weekend.
GDK Construction. On your way home tonight, catch scores, reports, and interviews from games across the days. You can also hear previews of OK games every Friday on your way to the game. Listen.
and Grant, the ball carrier.
Moses Vanderbilt.